What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Junkyard Breaks.
How you can make the screen skits out every time.
What's going on, boys? How's everybody doing?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris should be on here shortly, I think, or
Yeah, we'll see.
we'll see. He's got stuff going on. But anything happen?
So this week's been full.
This week's slow for me.
This week's been full.
Yeah. I mean busy. Busy where I haven't been able to enjoy anything. I've been pricing sports cards. All week it's been saying sunny and 90 on Saturday and now thunderstorm. I'm like I'm going to pay for the month of May and not go a single time.
Yeah, it's. Did it actually rain last Saturday when you didn't
No, it
go?
didn't. Because CGL was there, Chris was there, and not that I can't risk it anyway. I can't.
Yeah.
Taking down tents in the rain just does not sound like a fun thing for me.
Yeah.
See now here, Dolph. For me, it says, "Wow, really?" It says it's going to be 96 degrees on Saturday.
No, it's supposed to be hot, but I had 96
I don't see any.
degrees
I don't
and
see
rain.
any. I don't see any rain between Friday and Wednesday of next week.
All right.
On weather, this is Weather Channel. Weather Channel. I would just keep looking.
Keep on trucking.
Yeah, I keep on looking. I think Thursday. Thursday is usually a cutoff for me for weekend stuff.
I'll go. Hold on, I forgot I left the TV on. Let me shut it off.
Tonight there's 100% chance of rain. So, is that a wrestling photo from your Penn State experience?
This
Okay.
is from the first time I went. So there's Becky Lynch here and Charlotte Flair there. This last time Becky Lynch was not there. Charlotte Flair was though. I very well may have to jump onto my iPhone at some point in time because I left my charger from my computer at work.
Alright, TV's off. I'm back.
All right, everybody.
Hopefully my sound is good because my phone was over there. That's always never good.
So
Alright.
everybody,
What's up, Jeff?
Everybody who's watching, we'll try and keep it to a speedy.
Jeff D says,
Or-
"What's up, Jimmy?"
What's up, JD?
So we got news.
Do we got news?
Are we doing news?
We can
Yeah,
do
we're doing
news.
All right, do news, Jimmy. It's yours.
Are you doing the intro music?
Do you want me to?
You can. I mean, and then I'll do the share screen.
I can. Here you go. Here's your
And then
news
you
ready.
just give me the.
News intro. All right, man.
All right,
Very cool.
Whoa.
the geekly update. So yeah, so we have a new a geekly update.
I like it.
So here we go.
I like it.
So number one, Star Wars Vanity Fair cover. I was excited to see that this week. We got all of our is that the word titular heroes?
Yeah.
Um,
And Leibowitz is taking photos. Look at this.
yeah. I just love the fact that they all got into costume for Annie Leibovitz's photo.
I'm still not sold on
Andor.
Diego Luna. No, I'm not at all. I could care
Yeah,
less.
well, we'll see. So, yeah, I was pretty excited when I saw this. It might actually be an issue I'll pick up because the Vanity Fair always has some pretty cool behind-the-scenes photos and stuff of things coming up.
Yeah, they do.
I remember the Game of Thrones issue they had
Yeah.
back in the day that was really good. So, Star Wars announcements. So we got Obi-Wan Kenobi obviously coming out next week. We have Andor coming out in the late summer 2022. So we'll see if we'll get excited about that by then. Mandalorian season 3, 2022, early 2023. Ahsoka in 2023, which we're all excited about no matter what, and The Acolyte.
Yeah, I don't know what the Acolyte's even about. Do you?
Well,
Oh,
Wow,
so
look at the news face change, Dolph. You see this?
I saw the news face change.
Yeah.
no. So yeah, so okay, what I got on the rundown is that Obi-Wan is premiering next week. We are all excited about that. Andor
Oh,
coming
damn.
late summer. It's a Rogue One spinoff for people that don't know. It's going to be 12 episodes.
Andor?
12. Andor.
I mean, it's better than
Well-
6.
12 episodes, and it's being touted as a tense, nail-biting thriller. So
He'll
we'll
probably
see.
be leaning against a wall
Yeah.
for several episodes.
talking whisperly in the shadows. Mando 3, Ahsoka, So Long to Wait, and Acolyte is set 100 years before The Phantom Menace.
100 years before Phantom Menace?
100 years before Phantom Menace. So it's basically when the Jedi was still like sort of a clean cut.
Yeah, that's even after Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
that's
there's
thousands of years, right?
so yeah. So the Jedi are sort of like the I'm not going to get involved in this kind of thing. They're all dressed in white. They're all these pure sorcerers and stuff like that. And it really comes down to the fall of the Jedi as being that. So it centers around one Sith Lord and sort of the downfall of the Jedi into that point. It's actually starring. I don't know anybody who might have remembered the Hunger Games, the first Hunger Games movie, but the little girl Rue
Mhm.
that she helps who passes away. Rue will actually be, I believe, as far as what the information has given me from my sources, is is going to be the main character.
He's running with it, Jason. Let him go.
He's getting into it. I mean, he's got these graphics. These graphics
I
are all
love it.
great.
I love the enthusiasm. It's great.
So yeah, Rue will be the main character, and yeah, it'll center around her. I don't know if she'll be a Jedi, if she'll be a Sith. I assume she'd be a Jedi, but yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good. Then there's another one that's coming out that's going to be directed by John Watts. There's actually going
John
to be a
Watts,
TV.
the guy who was doing Spider-Man.
Yeah,
But
he's
he
going to
just
actually do it.
backed out. He just backed out of FF. He's doing a Star
He's
Wars.
going to do
now?
a Star Wars series, and it's
Oh.
going to be, I don't know, the way they described it is a little bit weird. It's sort of described like Spider-Man. It's like a I don't know, a young person, whatever. I don't know if it's going to follow like a young Jedi, a Padawan, or something like that, but it's going to be different than the other series. But
Jeff
they
wants
haven't
to
really
know:
nailed
is
down what
there
it's
any
gonna be about it.
material that talks about this time period?
Yeah. So I mean, I from the description of the Acolyte, I think it could be pretty cool. It could be pretty good.
Are there any
So
books or comics? It's not in the books or comics, right?
no, I'll have to look at. I'll have to
Yeah.
I'll have to dive deeper this week and see if I can get any more
It'd
information.
be kind
But
of interesting if they create brand new storylines, considering how much canon stuff they have for all different
Yeah.
time periods, right?
Tons. I mean, I'm still dying for a Knights of the Old Republic anything. They do Revan and Malik, man. That would be so awesome.
yeah, they didn't say anything about what character it could be for the Sith or anything like that. But I assume that we're going to learn a lot more as it comes up. But
It's TBD.
TBD. And the final bit of Star Wars news is something that none of us are going to cry about. Rian Johnson's movie trilogy has been put on hold
Indefinitely. I saw.
indefinitely.
It's
So,
awesome. Yeah, it's not.
so
a
yeah,
good
for
idea.
all of the Rian Johnson fans of Star Wars, I love Rian Johnson in everything but Star Wars.
I do too. And I love
Um,
Knives Out. Knives Out's awesome.
Knives Out, yeah. I mean, he
Did
did-
he do Brick?
he did Brick. He
Yeah,
did
Brick was great.
he did the brothers. Oh crap!
Brothers
All of a
Grimm.
sudden, I
Jim.
can't think of it.
Brothers Grimm.
No,
Yeah.
with no
Oh, you're talking about the one with
with
You're
with
yeah.
yes, Mark Ruffalo
Yeah.
and
Oh, what is that one?
brothers. Oh my god!
Oh no, I'll look it up.
Holy crap!
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, didn't I? Yeah.
It would
Oh,
help if I could spell Rain Johnson.
this everybody. This our viewers is just
This
a
is the
45
40s.
year. This is just a 45-year-old mind going
Yeah.
down the shitter.
Looper,
Was that
Looper, and Brothers Bloom.
Brothers
Brothers
Bloom?
Bloom.
Thank you.
Yeah, and
Brothers
but
Bloom,
Looper,
which is
Looper's
an
awesome
excellent movie.
too.
An excellent movie.
So I told Jimmy my laptop is going to die at some point, and I'll jump on my phone. So if you see me jump off real quick, that's what my
Gotcha.
laptop dies.
Understood. He did a
So
video.
that's all I got for Star Wars. I only got 2 more slides. Hey,
Hey.
Whoa,
Of course, Jimmy's gonna talk about this. I knew it.
hey.
whoa!
I think I don't. Can you not see past Walken in anything though? He's
What do
gonna
you
be
mean?
the Emperor. But
Yeah, he's
can
gonna
you
be
see
Shaddam the
past
Fourth.
Walken as the Emperor? It's just gonna be Chris Walken as
Well,
the
that's
Emperor.
I addressed that in my speech. Okay, so the casting news is Florence Pugh will be in the next movie.
Oh,
She'll
she's
be
gonna be the daughter.
She's going to be Princess Irulan.
Nice.
Austin Butler, which is just this, I don't know, this
I don't know
teen
him.
heartthrob from somewhere. He's going to be Fade. I think he'll be a pretty good
I
Fade.
saw a picture of him. He looks like a fade.
Yeah, he looks like he could be a Fade. And of course, Christopher Walken will be Shaddam IV. Yeah, I'm excited and terrified from this casting. I love Christopher
He's
Walken.
definitely got to downplay it. He cannot.
Oh
be-
yeah,
He
I mean,
cannot play it big.
when he was younger, he could play menacing.
Yeah.
Like, he was possible he could play menacing. Other than himself, he could play, but he hasn't played anybody but Christopher Walken for a long time. So,
Yeah, he's going to be like, there's too much sand. The sand is everywhere.
Yeah.
so
Not bad,
yeah,
Jason, not bad.
yeah, that was pretty. That wasn't bad at
Too
all.
much sand.
That wasn't bad at all.
It's like
so yeah, we'll see.
Howard Cosell sprinkled in your walking.
Listen, I learned English by watching Harold.
We were
Howard
just talking
Cosell
about that the other day.
Wild Wide World of Sports.
All right, and so finally, last but not least, and since I did say that we're going to try and speed this up this week, Marvel news. So we got
Well
the
done,
first look at
Jimmy.
we got the first look at Echo this week.
Oh, did we? I didn't see
I
it.
didn't see it.
There wasn't a trailer, just a few
Okay.
photos,
Okay,
just a few photos.
and this is news.
The series
Yeah,
is
it's
said
news
to
to
be
me.
yeah. See, this is news, Marvel news.
It's good.
The series is said to be sort of a redemption series, facing what she's done in light of the Kingpin and getting back to her family roots. But there are consequences from her past. So I don't know. There's hints and talks about perhaps Daredevil being in this. There's hints and talks about Daredevil being in a lot of stuff.
That makes a lot of sense, though. Why
Yeah,
introduce
but it
him?
would make sense
Yeah.
if he were to be in there. Then we saw, of course, since we already started talking about it, the first extended look at the She-Hulk, with her new trailer. We could talk about thoughts, but there are guest appearances by Hulk. There will be guest appearances by Wong in this series, and perhaps again Daredevil. They had talked about Daredevil obviously because he's a lawyer,
It
and
also
he
looked like
deals.
she was defending Blonsky.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and Wong has already been associated with Blonsky through Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's supposedly going to be in a lot of properties. I mean, he should be. He's the Sorcerer Supreme by all rights right now. So, but yeah, it looks. So what do we think?
I think the graphics are not fantastic. She floats in the scenes.
I have a feeling that the CGI that we saw in the trailer
Could
may
be
not be
unfinished.
100% finished.
Yeah,
I
that's possible.
think so too. I think so. They don't freaking. It's Marvel. They don't freaking skimp on the CGI work.
and people are going nuts over, oh, it looks like so stupid, blah blah blah. But I mean,
Because they
in the
obviously
same
don't
show,
know the character. That is the character.
yeah, and in the same show they have the Hulk, and the Hulk is finished, obviously, finished CGI. So I really do think that they're still working on her. We've seen this with Marvel plenty of times where things change. I mean, the series doesn't come out for months, correct?
End of the year, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, so they have plenty of time to do the finishing touches.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
what they threw there. She looks like she's glowing, like her skin is glowing. Like it's not like where they have the Hulk skin on Ruffalo. His skin
It's
looks
textured.
modeled. It looks textured and modeled,
Yeah.
and not her skin looks like it's glowing. Like,
Yeah, it
and
still looks
she
like
just,
it's.
she looks like a neon light. It's weird.
It still looks smooth. It still looks like she's all like smooth and not really. It doesn't have the finishing touches. So I'm not worried about it. I think it could be an interesting series. I think with all the guest stars, it should be pretty cool. I don't know how many episodes it's going to be. I didn't see that anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
If it's going to be 6, 8, whatever. Marvel's sort of going back and forth with their episodes right now.
Well, do you feel like Moon Knight could have been longer?
I felt like Moon Knight could have been longer.
You think so?
I think or
did 6 kind of wrap it up?
I think it was pretty wrapped up. I think the last episode could have been stretched to two episodes.
Maybe, but I mean, they
But
could have done 8.
I don't feel too shortchanged by it.
No, I don't either. I feel like they packed a punch in 6 episodes. Like I said, they could have gone 8. 10 might have been too much. 12 definitely would have been too much. I think the narrative was pretty opened and closed in 6.
Yeah,
I'm not a
That's
fan
true.
of it. I'm also, I'm a little spoiled. I want more Obi-Wan, so 6 kind of I feel cheated. Excuse me. I want more just because I want more Star Wars.
Is Obi-Wan 6 or is Obi-Wan shorter than 6?
6.
6. So I got 3 more small bullet points for Marvel Studios, and then I'm done with the news. So we got a live-action Captain Carter now in talks, which
Don't want it.
yeah, I don't know why we would need it, other than she was okay in Doctor Strange. Spoilers, but yeah, she was okay. What it's going to be a story about the past again?
Nobody wants it. I don't
Yeah,
understand
it's going to be a story of the past in a different universe.
Yeah,
so
not
I
only
don't
that,
know why.
it's a true multiverse show. Now it's a totally new show.
Yeah, now it'll be completely in the multiverse.
new character, new universe. I don't care.
So it's basically what if.
It's a what
An
if
episode of
show,
What If.
and then you're
What
just
If.
basically live actioning what we already got in the What If TV series. I don't need it more.
Yeah,
Does it need to be fleshed out more?
I don't think so.
Eh.
Unless she's going to be brought over from a different universe to take, to do things in ours. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't like the fact. I really don't want to shut the door on Evans coming back either.
Yeah.
To let him take a break, but I really want to see him again.
We got James Gunn who says the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special will not feature all of the Guardians of the Galaxy. So it's a little interesting. But I didn't really think that the holiday special was going to be like a sort of a little movie in one thing or another. I think it's probably going to be like.
What is it supposed to be?
Yeah, I mean,
Is it a movie, or is it just like the Star Wars Christmas special where they're going to be like singing Christmas carols? Like, what is it supposed to be?
I think it could be like an hour long, maybe.
And then wouldn't that kind of be like a what if too?
I don't know. Maybe Quill goes home. For
I
a
think
short
if
time.
they're going to leave characters out, it'll be like the heavy CGI guys like Groot and Rocket.
Yeah, it would probably be like Quill goes home to see his grandpa, or I don't know.
On Life Day?
Life Day.
Yeah, it's odd because it's like there is so much speculation if you watch some other channels, some like true spec channels. So much speculation about the Halloween special and this Christmas special. Like every
Marvel Universe character under the sun is getting thrown out as a possibility to be in these things without us.
I'm sure they're talking Moon Knight for the Halloween special, because Werewolf by Night and Moon Knight have such close connections.
Yep.
It's definitely a Werewolf by Night show, or is it going to be like a clip show where there's 4 shorts?
Well, that's the thing. It's like it's just these. I don't know if there's any confirmations, right? It's just keeps being kind of these like fly by night rumors, and people are, is it going to be the living mummy? Is it going to be Dracula? Is it going to be Frankenstein?
Yeah, you could do all of it.
Yeah. Is Ghost Rider going to be in it? Is it going to be the whole legion of monsters? Like there's all this speculation about what.
Oh, who wouldn't want to see a Man-Thing?
Yeah, right.
Who wouldn't want to see a giant-sized Man-Thing?
But could you guys see? Could you guys see James Gunn saying that not all the Guardians are going to be in it because some of the Guardians die in Thor: Love and Thunder? I mean, right? If the Christmas special is in the same timeline and it's in continuity with the movies, and Love and Thunder comes out before the Christmas special.
No, they had to cast a group shot for Guardians 3. The only one that wasn't there was Gamora, right?
Yeah.
So Gamora would be the only one.
Okay.
That could potentially, but she is really not with them either, because she wasn't there when they picked up Thor and left.
Sure, right.
New Asgard. So
I think it is going to be short. It's going to be centralized on probably Quill, of some sort. This is just my specs. It's going to be Quill will probably have a couple of the guys to go along with them on the ride. I remember an episode of my favorite old sci-fi show, Farscape, where the main character, John Crichton, goes home to visit with Erin, his girlfriend, and just to check things out. And it was just a small little episode, had big impact. I think it might be something like that, like a small centralized story, but it might introduce either a character or a large villain for future movies. I don't see James Gunn doing something just small because it's something Marvel wanted to do, especially since he only has this and Guardians 3 left in his Marvel toolbox, right?
Yeah.
That's the only things that we're going to see of James Gunn.
Yeah, and according to Instagram, Drax definitely said he's done.
Yeah, he said he's done.
So he's done. So whether that means he just walks away or he dies, nobody knows.
You could see it as like a Christmas story too, right, Jim? Like
I think it's going to be like Doctor Who has these Christmas specials once every year.
Just like Batman Noel did the same thing, where it was basically Christmas Carol.
Yeah, they did. They do some kind of thing. It's got major implications because the Doctor Who, that's how they usually introduce the next Doctor, is on a Christmas special.
They do?
So, yeah.
I never watched Doctor Who.
Well, whenever he does change, that's usually when they do it.
What I mean is, like, because Quill is the only human, you could see them doing some sort of narrative where he's talking about what Christmas was, on Earth or something like that.
So either having it something going on with the characters, and something gets hijacked, or
you could see him getting a really special Christmas present from what's that guy, the collector, Benicio del Toro played him?
Yeah. So I don't know. It should be pretty cool. We'll see. We only got till December.
Oh, Guardians is 2023, right?
Yeah.
So you're not going to see Adam Warlock in a Christmas special. They're going to wait until the big movie to.
Yeah, I would hope not.
You might see what's her name though. Oh my God, what's her name? The tall girl, the gold girl.
Oh yeah.
You might see her.
Yeah.
You might see the egg hatching at the end of it. Who knows?
Yep. That could be cool. The Christmas present. Well, that could be. Yeah, she could deliver the egg right onto the new ship, and at the end they could just
Yeah,
pop it. The cracks open at the end.
yeah, that would be cool if the egg cracked open at the end of the Christmas special.
Yep.
That'd be really cool.
And they could do some ominous Christmas music or something like that going on. And then the final thing is just something stupid Marvel Studios has been working on. Marvel Studios completes a deal to use Stan Lee's likeness for the next 20 years.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a lot of years. But that's cool.
So generations of voices, using
Deep fake.
old video, his facial likeness. Hell, they could probably even do like an animated version of him, like they did with Princess Leia and all that stuff. So,
Hell, if they haven't 3D scanned his face already, all those Hot
Yeah.
Toys guys, you can just scan one of those.
Yep.
The Stan Lees are beautiful.
so
You
so
can
yeah,
see
they
mine.
just completed that deal. So we have 20 more years of Stan Lee in the MCU. So,
That's
and
cool.
that folks
That's the news.
is the Geekly update.
Well done, Jimmy.
That was really good.
That was really good. I love that. That was good. I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah.
Dolph,
Hey.
Dolph, Jimmy, we just have to worry Jimmy's going to leave us for a
Yeah.
a bigger.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna start his own news program.
He's going to leave us for a bigger channel.
I love it. Well done. Where'd you go, Jason?
Am I not? Are you not seeing me?
No,
No,
just
your
audio.
your video.
I think
just-
every time you get a text message, you pop out.
No,
maybe it's
was
because
trying-
I dropped the screen, Jace. I changed the screen up.
no, Jim. Wait a minute. Let me see if I minimize my window. Can you not see me now?
No.
Nope.
So I was trying to minimize my window so I could bring up the Hot 10 in the background. Well, I can always do that. You can still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Jace, I mean, one of us can share the screen and bring up the Hot 10 if you want
Yeah, I
to do
can
that.
do what I did last week.
This is true.
I will do that.
I have one book on the Hot 10 this week.
One?
I
know
have.
the
I
one
have
you
it.
have. Okay, yeah, you do.
Yeah, it's in your
And
basement.
I
It's in
don't
my
mean this
basement,
to
yeah.
discourage.
It's probably within arm's reach of you right now.
It's right down there in your
Yeah.
box.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that was 10. Let's see, because I gotta make sure it's on here. And zoom and share and there. Bam.
Bam!
Oh man, look at this.
Isn't this the same Hot 10 as last week?
No.
No, maybe we just looked at this Hot 10
Yeah.
during the week.
Oh. Man, this is very small on my screen here.
The Hot 10 is?
Yeah, it's so small, but that's just because I'm on my phone.
Is your laptop dead?
My laptop's dead. I left my stupid charger at work.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Do you want me to read them off?
Yeah, I mean this first one's what? First in Baku, right?
First in Baku, yeah. That's one I've been buying a lot of lately too.
Dolph's 1 for 1, Jim.
What's that?
Dolph's 1 for 1.
I'm one
One
for
and
one.
Although you're really like 5 for 1 because you have like 5 copies of this, right?
I have a bunch of. I was buying them even 2 months ago. I was buying these for like $30 for like 5s.
This is the most. I think this is obviously this book. I don't think any of these Black Panther keys, First Killmonger, First in Baku, any of the Jungle Action books, any of the Black Panther solo series, I don't think any of them are bad books to have.
No.
Because I think in general,
No.
Black Panther books have been a little undervalued. But
Very undervalued.
the interesting thing about these is that all we're doing is seeing the M'Baku book get hot, the Shuri book get hot, the Killmonger book get hot, because nobody's really sure, probably for another 2 or 3 months before we get an extended trailer to say who's the actual new Black Panther.
Based on I forgot her name. Based on Shuri's politics and her work ethic, I think Duke, the guy who plays M'Baku, is the more likely candidate to carry the torch. I think Shuri might have her day in this next movie, but I think from then on it might be M'Baku.
Is it
If,
Lat-
if the
I
guy
hope
who
so.
plays M'Baku,
Letitia
like,
Wright? Is that her name?
Letitia Wright, that's it.
if the guy who plays M'Baku just, I mean, which these guys in Marvel, all these people tend to do, but if he got like really ripped,
Really,
he would be an imposing Black Panther.
He's pretty big, dude.
No, he's big.
Oh,
He's
okay.
big, but I mean ripped. Like,
Okay.
shave off the extra stuff and
He
just keep the.
I think he's voicing Batman in something too. I just read.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know what, but that's pretty cool. Oh, there you. Look
He's
at
a
you.
he's a big dude.
There it is.
He is a big dude. I forgot his first name. Was it Wilson Duke?
I watched
or-
I watched that horrible take on Spencer for Hire with him in it, and he wasn't bad.
Spencer.
Who-
Fire?
Who
Yeah,
was
did
Spencer?
you guys not watch that?
No.
Who was-
He plays
Who
Hawk.
was Spencer? Joe?
You remember Spencer for Hire days?
I
Yeah,
remember.
Spencer.
I remember in the was it the 90s, the 80s?
Yeah, they did. They
Oh,
redid.
80s.
They redid it with Mark Wahlberg with Spencer, and he was Hawk.
Wait, Mark Wahlberg was Spencer?
Yeah, he played Spencer.
When
Is
did
it
this
Mark-
happen?
Just
Yeah,
a few after Black Panther came out.
Really?
Jim, is
Yeah.
this a dream casting by you? Did this actually?
No, I
happen?
watched the
Jimmy
movie.
had a fever dream, and
I watched the movie.
Okay.
Like I like though that what's his face? Was it Robert Urich? Is that who Spencer was?
Yeah, Robert Urich.
Yeah.
Robert Urich is a pretty big dude. Mark Wahlberg is like 5'7" or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Shout out to 5'7" people.
yeah, for sure, no doubt. All right, so moving on. Anyways, you know,
Can
as
you
we
not
do,
see it all?
I think M'Baku is a good buy, right?
M'Baku's still a good buy. Even in the low range books, I would get like those 5.0s for under $100 still. It's still a great book to have. Very undervalued.
I totally fixed this for myself. I got it. Okay, so number 9 is Thor 134. So I don't know if this is carryover. Obviously, I don't think we need to do spoilers anymore, but we did see the high evolutionary faces maybe as we tumbled through the multiverse.
We did?
Isn't that
Yeah.
wasn't this this was what is it, the second universe they tumbled through, Jim, or the first?
Yeah, second or
I
third.
didn't even notice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
I saw Savage Land. That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. my 7-year-old was trying to tell me that they did not show a Tyrannosaurus Rex in in that stumble, and then when I
thought
showed
they
him-
did.
they do,
Oh,
and
okay.
and even when I showed him a freeze frame, then he said that wasn't America Chavez because you couldn't see the star on the back for Jean jacket. I was like, man, he really did want to be wrong about this, and he's only 7.
Nice.
So
He's all in.
yeah, so I mean, I don't know if this is a carryover, but this book was not on the Hot 10 last week, and
It
obviously
usually says if it was.
yeah. So, you know, see, this is here we go. So interest is increasing in this book based on new image leaks for Guardians of the Galaxy. That
It
seems
was ties to the
confirm
Rocket Raccoon.
information. Yeah. Okay. So, obviously, we've got not record breakers. Interesting enough, because the 9.0 turned in its second highest, not the record, and the 8.0 sold its highest this year. This is an interesting. I was under the impression that that this would not qualify. This is the Hot 10 because it's not a record breaker in 2 or more grades.
That's
It's
what I
a-
mean. Isn't don't they qualify them on how many sold too?
Could be.
I think
I
it's
know
like
that
the amount of books also.
The
'Cause see,
volume.
they're selling like I think this sales this week occurred in grades 7.5 through 5.5, selling for 2 to 3 times higher than in. So
Okay.
it's the lower grade stuff that's selling high.
Yeah, I mean, I could certainly see it trending upwards. I've always thought this was a really cool cover too.
Yeah, it's a
Um,
good one. Classic Kirby.
I think you're gonna. I mean, I think you're gonna see all this stuff start to pop a
Yeah,
little bit.
we always say like once all the Strange spec is out now, and
Yep.
now we're talking about Secret Wars, Wakanda. We're gonna be talking like Namor was hot a few months ago. I'm sure that's gonna
Yep.
heat up again. And then, but I'm surprised She-Hulk is She-Hulk not on this list.
No, She-Hulk's not on this list.
She-Hulk 1 is still an undervalued book.
Yeah, I mean,
Good night, Jeff
it's,
D.
It's spiked up huge, though. I mean, it like, you know, what did it in last year? Was it early last year when it like, quintupled in price? but
Yeah.
I think that might be a function of like those books from like 79 and 80, like the like what do you call it, like Moon Knight one. There just is there's a lot of them, right? Because they were already when the direct market had occurred, were released when the direct market had occurred. But the difference is Moon Knight's got like 17 appearances before his first solo title, and She-Hulk has no appearances before that book. So
Yeah, it's Savage She-Hulk 1, and that's it.
that's it. Yeah.
I just found out something. It says here the actor Chukwudi Wooje. That's a hard name to say. But he was Myrn in Peacemaker.
Yeah, that's right. He was.
So he plays the High Evolutionary in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, James Gunn likes to do that. If he likes working with you, he likes bringing you places.
Yeah.
But I think this worked in the reverse. I think they cast him in Peacemaker because of this Guardians 3 stuff. Like, he was cast here first, and then he really liked him.
He's got a very stoic face. I think he could be an interesting quote unquote villain.
Which character was Myrn?
He was sort of the leader, Jason.
Oh
the group,
yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I got
Who
it.
turned out to be a
Yeah,
bug.
one of the butterflies. Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Moving on.
Moving
I have
on.
a feeling you'll still be able to buy that book at some point in time. That Thor book.
Definitely.
Well, I'm sort of hoping that my brother could get me an issue for myself along with himself.
This book is bonkers, man. This book,
3 for 3.
I didn't feel like this
3 for 3.
book just continues to. You have three. Do you have three of this one though?
Oh, I have a lot of this one.
Do you really?
Yeah, I was buying these things like crazy a long time ago. I always loved the Nihilus.
What are you? Are they mid graders? What are we talking?
All mid graders.
Yeah.
When I say I own these books, I don't have much high grade. I was buying a lot of first appearances 5 years ago, and I was getting all the mid grade stuff I could. So I wasn't going super expensive. That's how I got, like Strange of 4. Like all of my books, when I'll get them graded, they're all going to be 4 5s, 5s, 3 5s. So these are all mid grade too.
I mean, look at this bad boy though, 9.6, up
Yeah.
136% from 2 years ago, 17 G's.
Well,
And there's-
Franklin Richards helped.
Sure, that definitely helps, but I mean, the first appearance of Franklin Richards as an unnamed infant, still though,
Yeah.
And frankly,
I think-
if they actually do Secret Wars, Franklin Richards is going to be a big part of it.
yeah.
And
I
it
think-
didn't hurt that Reed said he's a dad,
Yeah.
so
That's
he's
right.
definitely got kid.
I think that this book really benefits from not only is it a Nihilist first book, it's a rad cover. He's
It is a great
on
cover.
the cover. It's got all that. This book is Silver Age, right? It's a quarter, but it says a giant, king size, so it would probably be, what is it?
68.
Like, yeah, there it is, November 68. So, yeah, I think it's probably got a lot going on for it because it's got that Silver Age red cover, but also this green, which wasn't used all that often, So I think it's a great cover. This is one of those ones that's an amazing cover by,
This
as
is
well
the-
as just all the significance.
This is the one thing, though, and I'm gonna just be devil's advocate.
Sure, yeah.
If Annihilus he's gonna be the first bad guy for the first family, the FF movie.
Hmm.
More than likely, he won't make it past the first
Right.
movie.
Yeah,
So-
that is the interesting thing with any villain spec.
Right, villains are tough because they die. I'm definitely Cad Bane sticks out like a sore thumb. You know, I've invested heavily in Cad Bane just to see him maybe dead. Annihilus could be the first bad guy in FF, the first movie, and then he's dead, which means that the best time to buy it would be after the movie's out instead
Yeah,
of
sure.
now.
Yeah, if you want the book for yourself, not if you want the book for.
If you want the book at
The
its
movie.
potential lowest, I would say now is not the time.
Yeah.
Because it's been hot for a while. It would be right after the movie is out and he's dead, which means that there is no more Annihilus. But Franklin Richards ruins all that because he's in this book. There is a future for him.
Just it's an interesting book. I just think it's really, really interesting that out of, I can see to a greater extent why any Doom books, well, a bunch of Doom books are cover buys, but then Doom as a character, he's going to be a multi-film villain, right? Like, and so I can see a little bit to a greater extent why there's so much hype around him, but the Annihilus one is not perplexing, but it's certainly less. To your point, it's already very expensive.
Yeah.
And what if he's a one and doneer in the movies? I actually think it's ridiculous how much the movies sway the price of
Yeah,
a
I
character that's existed for 45 years. I think it's absurd, but well, I guess in this case, what is this?
60.
32 plus 22, 54 years. Yeah. So,
I'm just kind of thinking out loud though. Like I can see FF, the first movie, FF defeats Annihilus, cutscene, Doom,
sure.
teasing Secret Wars, second FF movie. Like they won't give you Doom right away. They'll give you Doom at the end of the first Fantastic Four to either tease Secret Wars or he's going to be the next bad guy in FF2. And now we're talking like 2028 to 2030. Holy crap. By the time we start seeing Doom, I'm going to be 50.
Yeah.
That's
Not
crazy.
to mention when we would get Silver Surfer and Galactus, right? Like-
Yeah, that's true. So maybe they just stick Doom and keep him in a Secret Wars storyline, and then they tease Surfer and Galactus for FF second movie. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
But
Or-
like Jimmy said a couple weeks ago, though, Galactus is going to be really difficult to do.
See, I don't agree. I think the way they did the Celestials, I think they can do Galactus, where he's just huge.
But don't you think the Celestials, though? Do we still have Jimmy, by the way?
Do we still have Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see him. I can only see
Oh.
you. The way they did the Celestials, though, it was like, what's his face? Gilgamesh was like, I mean, was he really so flippin' huge? It was just like, oh, and I'm
Yeah.
going to destroy the planet.
Yeah.
it was like a
You just see
really
the
big,
tip of his finger is bigger than a football
like
stadium.
a really big
Yeah.
Eeyore. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah. I mean, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. Anywho, I'm not unless I found this book at an incredible price. I'm not a buyer on right now on this.
Yeah, I can't say. I mean, I obviously I was a buyer when these were $50 books. I'm not a buyer at a low grade at 150 plus. And
Look
Key
at-
Collector is always
look at the
these are
nine.
low.
Look at the 9.8 selling for $33,600.
Yeah, that's crazy. And these are
That's
square bound
crazy.
too.
Right, all these king size.
Yeah, so that makes it even harder. So I can imagine, and that's probably Key Collector should put that information in there. If it's a pop 3, that's why the command.
Sure.
A square bound 9/8, they're almost impossible to find. You and I have enough experience with. I've never seen a really nice one.
Well, you have to imagine that that's what it is, because
Yeah.
look at even the 9.6 now. Is the 9.6 just a shy, what is that? $200 less than double, right?
Yeah.
But usually there's a much bigger gap between a 9.6 and a 9.8. And so it's got to tell you something about how difficult this book is, even in 9.6, probably 9.4
Yeah, they're tough.
or 9.2.
Tough.
This
That
is
thing,
not.
man, that 9/8 of this book slabbed has got to be beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Oh, it's got,
high grade square bounds, even like things that I would say are like 9.0s or even 8.5s, they look so good.
yeah.
They look different than stapled books.
that reprint, the Fantasy Masterpieces Surfer 4 that I got for Jimmy,
Yeah.
that's still square bound, and
Yeah.
I think it's probably a 9, maybe 9.2, and it looks gorgeous. I mean, it's still that famous cover. It's just got the Fantasy Masterpieces across the top, but yeah, they look gorgeous when they're square bound like that.
Yeah. All right, next.
Next,
Joker 1.
Batman
Oh,
251.
that's Batman 251. Neil Adams.
Just no stop in this book right now.
I'm not. I would never ride the wave of an artist dying like this. Like even
Sure.
the George Perez stuff. I'm not buying artist books because an artist died. That is not a good investment.
I think that's just though. Isn't that one component though of this book? I think this book is also the scenario where
So this is like Joker is a sicko.
right. This is the transition between
Right. So Joker right. Joker went
Steve
from
Romero
a comedic
Joker
yeah.
and the Jokers to come, where he's
Right.
psychotic. Right?
This is like the prototype of what's Joker now.
I think
homicidal.
I think that this might be like a little bit of a perfect storm. I do agree with you that this book is getting a big bump from Neil Adams' passing, but I also think though that we're starting to see some of the bigger DC keys, especially ones that make them have relevance today, heating up. And this is a book that's like that, right? This is Joker's 1000th appearance, but it is kind of this.
Also, nobody can afford Joker's first appearance. It's
right. Yeah.
ridiculous.
No.
He's
there's
not even
no-
in Detective 27. Isn't his first appearance in Batman 1?
Yeah, it's he and Catwoman, right?
He
Or
and
in
Catwoman are in Batman 1, yeah.
Yep. So
I actually don't know how many detective books he's in before Batman 1. I'm not sure about that.
I don't know, all those kind of crazy covers.
There's a
You and
lot
Jimmy-
of them.
You and Jimmy knew the artist. Who was the artist?
Robinson?
I think that's right. Where he did it with the big lips, big red lips and stuff like that.
Hmm.
So this book, obviously, now this book clearly a little bit later. Is this square bound?
No, I don't think so. No.
I don't think so either. Because look at the disparity in these high grades. A 9.8 sold for 35 G's, a 9.6 is 1/10 of that, or 9.4 is 1/10 of that at 3,600. 3,600 is still uber respectable, but
They were also pretty good paper too, so these are not. They hold up pretty nicely. DC
Yeah.
books are way better than Marvel books, the Marvel counterparts of the time.
yeah.
Definitely better paper. DC made a nice book back then.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a book though, like, again, some of the people that I've found, and I think you and Jimmy maybe have made reference that sometimes you see these guys at shows, somebody who goes to a show, huge collection, right, but hasn't repriced books in like a year or
Yeah.
year and a half, like
Yeah.
this is the kind of book, holy crap, you can see huge gains just from the fact that it's just been, it hasn't been priced in a year.
Yeah.
It's probably always been a relatively big key, but just not one that commanded such big dollars.
This one I actually don't have one either.
Really, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I don't have this book. I don't even have a Joker one for his own run. Don't have.
Well,
that
you
one
do
either.
you do have one. It's for buttons. It's for making buttons out of. You have a Joker one
Oh yeah,
in
that's
the
right.
in the button books that I gave
Doesn't
you.
it have? It's missing half the cover.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I
Rather not
tried
talk about
just for like shits and giggles because I love a challenge.
it.
I tried to clean and press that Jubilee.
Uh-huh.
No way. That thing's so far gone. I couldn't even get that. I couldn't even get it halfway decent. The paper,
Yeah, well-
the paper is so when paper gets wet, it spreads. It is
Yeah.
so wavy. Even after a pressing, there's like just waves in it. I can't get them out. The
Yeah.
paper is just multiplied in size. You just can't make it better. It's gone. It is so gone. I tried
Yeah,
that. I wanted to surprise you. I wanted to try to like give it back to you, like press it and try to make it nice and give it back, but no way. That book is hosed.
That one was really disheartening because that was really the only book that was trashed like that in the whole
Yeah,
little
of course.
collection. Yeah.
Oh well. All right, so Batman 251. I guess you're right. It's the first turn as Joker like that. Besides being a Neil Adams book and the reason it's on here, it is a good
Yeah.
investment.
Yeah.
Great cover though.
Yeah, it's an
Great
iconic cover.
Great cover.
When I
Um,
actually think of 1980s, 1990s Joker, it's always that kind
Yeah,
of.
I agree.
And isn't that the Joker face that's on the buttons of the '89 movie?
I think so.
Oh yeah, I think you might be right, Jimmo. You mean
it's-
on
his
the buttons that
Neil
they,
Adams' face is like the iconic
Yeah.
Joker drawing.
Aparo draw him pretty similarly. I like his version too, but I love Aparo Batman. He's my favorite. Even though Neil Adams is up there, Aparo Batman's my favorite.
this book is actually kind of interesting because this book had been hot a lot last year, and I almost feel like this book must have had a major correction to see these bounce back prices and at a 9.0 only $170.
Like, take George Perez out of this. This is an insanely undervalued book. This is the first Nightwing, and you can get Lowe's for $10. Like, this is an insanely undervalued book.
It's first Nightwing and its origin of Deathstroke, which is I mean, you're talking about right? What is it?
Yeah.
First appearance, first cover appearance, origin. Those are the books, and first solo title. Those are the kind of books you want to see. You got Nightwing, first Nightwing on the cover, Deathstroke on the cover, Deathstroke origin, and first Nightwing. I mean, come on.
And looking at the notes and seeing how low it's going for, I would immediately go get a 9.0 because of 9.2. I would go get a 9.0 Mark Jewelers, which makes it like the rare of the rare, for like $200. Go buy one.
Well, look at the Mark Jewelers. A 9.2 sold for $400 this week. $180 in December.
Yeah, I would spend
I'm shocked.
$200 and get a Mark Jewelers of this all day long. That means it's in the 5 percentile of books printed? Right? 5?
Yeah.
Or 7?
Yeah. Well, it was like it's like depending on what era, right? But roughly 5% of the print run tops.
And it's a guaranteed. It's a newsstand, so it's a Mark Jewelers newsstand version of this book for $200. Hell yeah!
I really had no idea that you could pick up a 7.5 of this for $75. It is crazy that this
It's crazy.
book.
Rick had one on Free Comic Book Day. I think it was half price. It was $50.
It was graded?
I had not graded, but I had already said I was like, if this thing's here at the end of the day, I'm gonna grab it. It was gone in the first 20 minutes. I mean, as much as I wanted, I couldn't talk about it enough. I was like, that is a good price. Go get that book. Like,
Yeah,
it was that one. He had the
It's a
first
great cover.
Ghost Rider, the Reyes Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Like, I said there's a few books up there. I was like, you should buy all of these because they're all Not only are they cheap right now, but these are gonna fly.
Yeah, what is it? The all new Ghost Rider, right? Is that?
Yeah,
is Robbie
he's got the car instead of the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yep.
So so I think we're in agreement. This is a solid-
hard buy. Like, definitely buy this book. Like, everybody should have a copy.
Yeah, for some reason, if I had seen this book, I would have just, I know I've only been doing this for about a year and a half, but for some reason, I just thought that this book was much more expensive last year than it was now. So it must have cooled back down.
Oh, Chris is joining us. Nice.
So we better hustle it up here on the last 5 because, hey, I'm 1 for 6.
There you go. There's Jason's book, Amazing Spider-Man 19.
So on eBay right now, that Tales of Teen Titans, there's 2 auctions going on. One starting at right now for $29, the other for $30. You can get a 9.4 for $199.
Buy it. Not you, but I'm just saying. Somebody go get that. A 9.2 for $199 is great for that book.
But no,
there's
tons.
There's
right?
tons of these. The only ones that are over $199 are signed. Well, there's a 9.8 CGC that's going for $700.
Yeah, but is it signed by George Perez?
No,
okay.
the 9.6 CGC signed. Is that George Perez? Yes.
Yeah.
That one's
that's
going for
why.
$624.
Auto
But that's
books,
9.6. The 9.8 is not signed, but it is going for $700.
9.8 for $700.
Yeah.
It
doesn't mean they're going to get $700. But
I would spend $700 in better places, but I would definitely get like a 9.0 Mark Jewelers. Like I said, 9.0 Mark Jewelers for $150, $200, definitely first Nightwing.
yeah, there's a lot of good ones starting on here.
Yeah, I would definitely get a nice mid grade for like $30. What's up, Chris?
What's going on? Sorry,
There
for
it
late,
is.
gents.
That's all right. Good to have you.
Oh
But I
man,
made
the quality of your video today, Chris, is impeccable.
Impeccable
Yeah,
quality.
I've updated my laptop
Oh,
and I cleaned the lens.
Nice. You missed out on Jimmy's new news
Chris.
segment. It's quite nice.
Yeah, the production value is off the
production
charts.
value is spot on.
I feel horrible that I missed it.
It's all right. You just watch.
Do it again.
Watch do it again.
Do it again. I
I'll try and
also
update
missed
it
the
every.
top 10. I
I'll try
assume.
and update it every week.
Oh, we're
The
on
hot
number
10?
5. We're on number 5.
Chris, you dropped in
Oh,
number 5.
sweet.
This is the only book I own in the top 10, so we finally got one I own.
I don't own this either. Another one I don't
the
have.
the contingency of Jim, Jason, and Chris scores 1 for the hot 10 this week. So
God.
this book I own, so I'm going to say it's undervalued. That is a biased opinion. It's interesting. This book is interesting to me because there is really no particular reason other than Scorpion's really the only big bad that hasn't been in one of the movies yet, right?
Oh, he was. Matt Gargan was.
But was he as Scorpion?
No, not as
No, no,
Scorpion,
no.
but Matt Gargan was at the end of Home Sweet Home.
Yeah.
He was in the prison with Vulture.
Oh, okay.
So Matt Gargan's been in it, but not as Scorpion. And we haven't officially seen Craven yet. So that's another
Homecoming.
one.
So I'm going to go ahead and say mine's in the 5 to 5.5 range. I
Yeah,
think.
that's fair enough.
I
A
don't
point?
know that this book exists in a cover that it looks as white as this cover is. I think that this cover will always be somewhat, what do you want to call it?
But from a press
beige
cleaning point of view, this is
beige
a nice one to go at it.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of white there, so you can go heavy on that eraser.
But do you think this book actually exists with the white cover like this? Is what I'm asking.
Somewhere, I guarantee you.
You think so?
Yeah, where do these books come from? These high grade stuff. It's like grandma's military trunk in the attic that hasn't been touched in years, and it's between like 4 blankets and granddad's
mean-
World War II uniform. Like,
I just mean I question whether this paper was ever bleached to this white. Yeah,
right,
like
yeah.
whether it ever existed in this bleached white state.
Right.
'Cause,
Well, yeah, because I know like these are all like digitally cleaned up. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because you have mine there. Now mine has some tanning
Yours
on it,
has some.
but I don't believe that it was ever a bleach white background on this book.
No,
You know?
probably not.
But I'm just hyped to have a Ditko. I have 2 Ditko covers, and that's pretty cool. So I guess this book, looks like it's gaining. I thought that was funny that somebody graded this book in a 0.5. But look, so this is a comparison to our last. A 0.5 of this book at $90 and a 7.5 the last book was what, $105 or something
103.
like that? Yeah, $103. So that shows you the power of Spidey for sure. Next book, I know we all 4 of us have a copy.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on.
But
In I know or better.
you see, this is specifically the Golden Record reprint, though.
Mm.
You see that?
Oh yeah, it
yeah.
is.
Yeah. So, but this is
I can tell
This
by
is-
the price tag.
yeah, this is true. This book. See, now I thought this book was higher than the FF book that we saw last week, but it's not, if memory serves. And I don't think that this book is as high as the Journey into Mystery '83 Golden Record reprint either. So I wonder if there's maybe a shorter distance between the original and when the reprint came out, because this would be what, 63 and 66 that's about right? The first ASM would have been in 63, I think,
Yeah, I would think.
because Amazing Fantasy 15 is from 62. So I'd imagine the OG version of this is from 63, but not bad. I'm going to say, though, since an 8.0 this week sold for $1,900, you're going to see that 9.2 go way higher than $2,500. Especially when somebody bought an 8.5 for $400 less than an 8.0 sold for this week. Did we lose Dolph? Did
No.
he pee?
I'm here.
Being? Oh, okay. So, yeah, these sales are kind of crazy. I feel like these sales are kind of all over the place.
But
Yeah,
it's still kind of steady because I feel like the Golden Age reprints have all hovered around $1,500 forever.
forever, yeah. Now
so
they're starting.
I would love to
I
have
think-
this one. I really would.
I think you're just going to see these books continue to climb. The OG versions of all these books are getting completely out of reach for average collectors, and these books are also starting to get out of reach now for average collectors. But considering in grade, they're, what is this? What would this book be in a 9.2? $100,000.
Oh no, more than that. Way
So
more than
I
that.
mean, so we're talking like 40 to 50x.
Yeah,
So you
definitely.
can certainly see, considering how old these Golden Record reprints are, I think you could certainly see these books continue to climb a little bit.
I'm still trying to get Rick because he's got a copy of Amazing Spider-Man 1. I was like, will you let me do layaway for like the next 4 years?
Is his graded or no?
3.5,
That's a nice grade.
12,000.
Wow, that's a nice price, I think, for a 3.5.
I think so. He bought it for 8.75, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, he'd be making a nice little profit for having it for a couple months.
Mhm.
This is I know we tend to say we don't talk about sports cards, but I was watching the High Roller sports card thing today, and the same buyer bought this Patrick Mahomes card in I want to say 2019 for $10,000 and sold it this past week for $250,000.
Wow.
I was like, holy crap!
Is it that like RPA is like a rookie patch auto, or is it?
Yeah, it is.
It's
But
a
like
ridiculous card.
the amount of like, can you imagine anything that you would have purchased any stock that would have been 200 and what is it 25 times at a $10,000 mark? 25x. That's freaking crazy.
Yep. But there's also a lot of people that took baths because that one dude
yeah.
who bought that Gem Mint 10 Jordan card for like 600,000. Now the thing's only worth like 200,000. Like he's hurting.
Sure, he probably also invested in cryptocurrency
Probably.
at the time. All right, so number 3,
Uh-oh.
Fantastic Four 46, Black Bolt. I mean, I guess this is still residual hype about Black Bolt. I mean, diehard Inhumans fans are going to be like, no, Black Bolt for life. You know, they're going to go out and get Black Bolt for life tattoos.
This is still a good
But-
one.
Yeah, it's still. All I'm saying is, if you were a kid and you subscribed to Fantastic Four for 18 months,
Oh yeah, definitely.
issue like 40 to 60 or 40
Oh,
to 55,
yeah.
and
Between
you just
the Inhumans, Galactus, Silver Surfer, and Black Panther.
Black
I
Panther,
mean,
yeah,
you
were-
hit some monsters.
you were crushing it in that
Crushing
18.
it.
So so this book just obviously seeing significant, or I wouldn't call them significant gains, but certainly seeing solid gains this week in 3 price points.
I mean, if those numbers are so of graded 4.0, so this is where like we've discussed. It says low of 75, but a slab 4.0 sells for 322. So what's what exactly?
Yeah. That's
I'm going to
all.
show you something. I'll share my screen later and show you a book that I've been watching on eBay. Key Collector has the high $25. I regularly see these books selling for $900. So I don't know
Oh, yeah.
what they're talking about.
Yeah, there's several books that are like that. I mean, I can't remember which was it. I had gotten a Teen Titans 1 book or something like that for $2. It was the George Perez one,
Mm-hmm.
and or the first reboot from '84 or whatever. And I think mine came back in 9.8 or something, and it's marked as high at like $8. But my 9.8, I think I sold for $125 or something like that. So, you know, there's certainly that premium. But yeah, sometimes they're a little. Sometimes the prices are.
Well,
the prices.
if this is right, and you can get low grades of FF46 First Black Bolt, definitely buy them. If you can get any of these, if you can get this book for $100, go buy it. This is
Yeah.
a great one. And
Great
if they do
option.
take another chance at Inhumans, I don't know.
Plus that Lockjaw cover.
Do they?
I mean-
I would love to see Lockjaw again, not so much the others. What's his name from Game of Thrones? What was he, Karnak? Not
Yeah.
Karnak. Was he Karnak?
That's
All right, moving on.
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
Christopher, do you own this book?
I own this book.
Chris has one.
Oh, holy guacamole!
This is
Chris,
a
you
great
want
one
to
too.
talk about this one?
Who, me?
Yeah, you want to talk about this one?
Oh, it's Star Wars #2. First appearance of Obi-Wan, Han Solo, Chewie, Greedo. What else is it? Oh, Millennium Falcon and the Death Star. First appearance. Oh, yeah, that's right. It has. You guys remember
Yeah.
in
Jabba.
the original film?
It's just a white
when
dude
they
in a
had-
vest.
Yep. But they have him as Jabba, who they later changed his name. Well, Moseb. But yeah, dude, this book was nothing. like a couple
Seriously.
months ago.
Such a drop off after Star Wars 1. Star Wars 2s were nothing.
Yeah, and I picked it up. I think I picked my copy up. It's like a 9092. It's raw, but it's I picked it up for like $60.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about drop offs though. Look at the 9.8 to the 7.5.
Yeah.
$6,100 to $180.
Yeah.
That is a drop off.
Yeah.
I wonder why too, because I've seen a lot of high grade copies of this book. Like they're not rare, they're not super rare. I've seen them a lot in really high grade.
Yeah.
People took really good care of their Star Wars books. If anything, I see more high grade Star Wars than anything. Like
Yeah.
people adored them.
You
I want
guys
a
think it's
35.
interesting? Did you see down below that the Whitman edition actually gets a big bump? A 5.0 sold for $290.
So that's not the 3-pack one. That's it's
I think I have a Whitman as well.
yeah.
That was dirt cheap. That was like $10.
Because they did make a reprint of this, but I don't think that those were in the 3-packs. The reprints. The Whitman.
The one with
this
the-
one is a newsstand.
They have the white box, right, with nothing in it.
Mm-hmm. It also around the
got the
Indica it'll
diamond.
say reprint in blue.
I want the 35-cent variant.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy that this book was ever undervalued, considering that it's first Han, first Obi-Wan, first Chewbacca, first Greedo, first.
Oh,
Volume
dude,
five.
the first two books. When you see the first appearances in the first two books,
Right.
it's like the who's who of Star Wars. And
And for
even
what
in
it-
3, isn't there who's in 3? I forgot, but there's some heavy hitters in the third one too.
Let me see.
Is Yoda?
No,
First-
Yoda's not till later because he's Empire.
That's right.
He's around the Yoda, Boba Fett, Lando Calrissian are all around the same.
Lando's like, he's in the 40s, right? 41 or
He's
something
down
like that.
there.
Three doesn't even pop up on
No, so then there isn't
on
anybody.
Key
in
Collector. No, but four comes up as the last of the film adaptation, but it's also the death of Obi-Wan.
there. Wait, what?
Number
Obi-Wan
4.
died? Obi-Wan dies?
Oh, spoiler alert. Then damn near
Does he
50
really
years.
though?
You
He
son
doesn't
of
he
a
just
bitch.
become one with the Force?
That's true.
This is like this just in from 44 years ago.
This is also exactly why you need to watch Clone Wars. You learn all about this stuff. It is so sad. As the last 2 seasons where they start meeting up with episode 4 are so satisfying.
Right.
I love the last 2 seasons of Clone Wars, and the one they just came out with was so good too.
Oh, that last season was amazing.
So good.
It was
I'm gonna
incredible.
take just weeks off of work just to watch television and read comics.
There was like a couple episodes that were literally like a different point of view of the Revenge of the Sith,
Yeah, definitely.
and it was way better than the movie.
Definitely. Yep. Yep.
But yeah, dude, that's awesome. I'm so happy I have a book on.
Not only a book on the list, but you're number 2.
Number 2.
Number
Number
2.
I'm hoping that it moves up in the next couple weeks.
Yeah. Number 1.
I think I
Alright.
was a number 3.
And then numero uno.
I don't. Why is this? Why is this happening?
I don't know. I mean, it is really odd. First off, every one of the big Ghost Rider books has a baller cover. I mean,
They do,
you know,
but they did a Hellstrom solo TV show that wasn't in the universe. It failed.
No, but I liked it. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good.
but Spotlight 5, baller cover. Spotlight 6, baller cover.
Ghost
Ghost
Rider 2
Rider
is
1.
nice too.
Baller cover. I mean, they're great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know exactly why. I mean, I guess, I guess we're talking about that low. Are we talking about it because the low sale came out so big? Like, I mean, that's the only one that's got a multiple 100% increase that's been on the whole list. The 2.0 sold for $175. That's a 207% increase. And then they had
I gotta look
top.
right now. I guarantee you that you can get a 2.0 for a lot cheaper than that right now.
cheaper than $175.
Yeah.
You gotta imagine a 9.2 is going to be higher than 2Gs and a 4.5 selling for 5.59 too. So
Well, there aren't any. This is usually what happens. It's every time Key Collector puts something on their list and they're just like bought up in like 2 seconds.
All gets
Here's
eaten up.
one. It's well, he's starting it at $4.99 and it looks decent shape.
well, what are the recent completed auctions?
Well, I'm
Or-
sure it's in line with what Key Collector's saying. I mean, there are none. There really are none.
There you go. So
That's pretty
Maybe
crazy.
It's nuts.
There's that's a Marvel Spotlight. 7.0 best offer under 3,300.
So, any clue as to why that is on this book?
No.
yeah, certainly not the number one. I mean, other than whatever their system is, I think again this is the only book that we've seen on this list that's got record or tied record in multiple price points, multiple grades, I should say, but that the one grade has had a multiple 100% increase. So I think if that's how they determine this, that would be the indicator. But the reason that there would have been a 200% increase,
Yeah, I'm
I
not
don't know if
seeing
that's
anything.
Yeah.
They're not even selling. I don't even know where he's getting this from. Like, I haven't seen...
it could be anything though, right?
Oh,
These
here's
can be-
one. Oh, this is best offer on a VG under 450.
but this could don't they? Isn't this data is not just pulled from eBay? This would be pulled from auction sites too, right?
Yeah, I guess so, but yeah. I mean, I don't know unless somebody's saying, "Hey, I bought my 2.0 and it's 175."
It could have been from a whatnot sale
Could have been
too.
from
right?
a whatnot, but you know how those go. People get
Yeah.
caught up in that whatnot craze, and they just like
Right.
take my money. Then it's more
Yeah.
like, oh hell no, he's not getting that book. I'm buying. I'm buying that
Yeah,
book.
right.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like we really should have ended. Number one should have been Chris's
Should have
Star
been.
Wars.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I totally agree.
Because didn't I had number one last week, right? Journey in the Mystery 1 annual was number one, right? I think, and so I feel like we should have, the collective that is the trio of Jim, Chris, and Jason should have gotten 2 weeks in a row the number one spot.
I'm going
Fair.
to. Let's see.
It may be in another few weeks as soon as that Kenobi show comes out.
That old Kenobi show.
That old Kenobi show.
We're 9 days out.
Yeah, we're not far, huh?
So is it just the first episode's dropping on a Friday, or is every episode going to be a Friday?
No, they moved it. They was supposed to come out on the 25th with the first episode, and then they moved it to the 27th because Star Wars Celebration is starting on the 25th.
Oh
Okay.
right.
So they didn't want it to mix up. So they figured they'll move it to Friday. But because they moved it to Friday, they're giving us the first 2 episodes.
Ah,
This is
And
a
then it
book
will be
I'm
weekly.
after. I want to find one of these in the wild so bad. This
that's
is
Marvel value
this is from
stamp book.
1974. This is a Marvel value stamp book. And this one is complete
Whoa.
with every single of the 100 stamps.
Can you imagine though how
including
much?
this one. There's Hulk 181 right there.
Can you imagine how much money that costs people?
I know.
Like,
Because
how much
first
cost?
Iron Fist is in here. First Wolverine is in here. I don't know how many others it disrupts, but yeah, this is so beautiful, and it's in high grade, but it's sold for like $1,800. But I want one of these so bad. Even low grades are going for like I saw one the other day. It was going for $700.
Wow.
But this is what's on my watch list. I want one of these.
now those were paper, so kids just had to glue
They
them
glued
in,
them
right?
in. Yeah, they probably just like brush glue or whatever. They glued them in.
That kid had some good gluing skills.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Well, so I saw another one. And it was the same way. These kids like they meticulously cut these out, and glued them in perfectly. Like they're not even like askew. Like everything is really straight. Like they're beautiful.
So these were cut out of the comics.
Yeah.
These were cut out of comics, and like I said, this one right here, Shanna the She-Devil, that is Hulk 181. So that just halved the value of the first appearance
defaced.
of Wolverine.
Well, there's like 7 big books that had Marvel value stamps in it too.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Let's look.
just
Let's
like the Hobgoblin book with the tattoos.
with the tattoos. Let's query that real quick.
what's the big one with the first Poison Ivy? There was a pinup of Batman
There's
and
a
Robin.
pin-up, yeah.
Yeah, so it's funny all those books that are missing those key elements because they were kids books.
Here we go. Not most value. Not stamps.
What is stamp collecting called? Anybody know?
I don't actually.
I forget what it's called, but the National Stamp Collectors Museum or something crazy like that is around me here in Central PA.
Oh, that's the Series B stamps. Value stamps, Marvel database. Series A stamps. I don't want. Want to know what issues they're in. Nope, that's not helping me. Oh, Power Man #1, 120 or no 20.
Good gravy.
So that was
So Power Man 1 is a book.
no.
You
It's
said
Power Man Volume 1, Issue 20.
Oh, okay.
So that's not that bad. Hulk is Amazing Spider-Man 130. That doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah.
Conan doesn't say. Avengers 123. I mean, I don't want to go through all 100. I just want to find a list of the most expensive ones. But anyway, they came out with this. It's like a reprint of it. I don't know. Like it just has like the spots for it. And they're like newer value stamps. Not
That's
the
lame.
same.
If it's a reprint, they should put the damn stamps in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, you're right.
Well, there's also a version B, so they redid the value stamps. So this is the second version. So that's the Series B book. Oh, where are those from? And some extra clipping just to make a Spider-Man thing. But yeah, so he says this on the A and the B, high at $25. I've never seen one sold less than $500. Even a blank one, $500. I don't know what he's talking about. See, $25. No way. Stupid key collector. What's happening in the trending 20?
I think Jimmy and Chris have books in the 20.
FF6, we were there already. Oh, first cover of Clea. I like this one. It's a cool cover.
Yeah, it's a cool cover.
This one was climbing a lot too. Yeah, this Red Sonja, because that movie's coming out soon.
Well,
Yeah, I thought
they
that.
recast Red Sonja.
Yeah, they had to recast her.
Yeah. This one is a
Why?
hot
Who
book.
was supposed to be Red Sonja?
The girl who the girl who played Ghost in Ant-Man 2.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Which again, not really a fan. One, she's not a redhead. Two, she's black. So, and I've never actually met a black girl who was a redhead, a natural redhead. So, I'm not exactly sure who they would have done that, how they would have done that.
Well, I got 2 books in here. I got Fantastic Four 245. I got
You
multiple.
have this one? This is an interesting one I've been looking at. I'd pick them up if they were a couple bucks.
I got that at RC for $2, I think.
Did you?
Yeah.
So I guess I won't go to RC look for one. First appearance of Avatar. Okay. I didn't even know that book wasn't on. You have this one too, obviously.
I got first and second print of that.
this one is troubling because they kind of did it already in the TV show.
Yeah.
They did Monitor. They didn't do Ted Cord though. But it's also not his first appearance. He's from Charlton.
That's really interesting that Legends 1 is the first Amanda Waller, and it's like it just happens to like finally be something anybody cares about, even though
I have so many of these. I've been buying them for $1 every time I see them. But it's not. They've never been worth anything. Yeah, this is more George Perez hype. That's a great cover though.
Mhm.
And then America Chavez.
Yeah.
This is that Black Swan book that that was a nice buy. I bought 6 of these. $500 increase, 500% increase. That's good. Jimmy,
Well,
you
Jimmy's
got a
got-
bunch of these.
Yeah, I have a couple
Jimmy's-
of those. I have a couple of all those.
Jim, what do you have? Like, do you have like 20 some odd book of those series, right?
I have 20 or 30 of a 9-book series. So yes.
Paper Girls 1.
Paper Girls 1.
Chris got one.
A non-Star Wars one, too.
I don't have that America book.
And there's that Grimm #1, Chris.
Wait. Oh,
Jenny Friesen.
oh, nice.
That is a good cover.
That Blood Syndicate.
There's
just
3
came out,
different
didn't it?
covers. There's 3 different covers just for that one.
Yeah.
That one's the most expensive one. Then there's a foil variant that's full color, and then there's a full color with trade dress.
Nice.
I tried to get one, but fate told me, made me lose it on eBay, and it said you're supposed to be getting Adam Hughes books. Stop going for other artists.
Is this a
Good call.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Well,
Which I
anyway.
have inspirational and heartbreaking news on my AHA segment today.
All right.
Did
Well,
you
it's all
get-
yours. We can go right to mail call.
Oh, we can do it?
You didn't get the Virgin Alice?
No.
Oh,
No, I
Jimmy,
did not.
I put something in your box. Was it Thor?
Is it a new Thor?
5. Yeah.
I think it was or was it the Thor whole? I forgot. I put something in your box.
Okay.
Something in your box.
I put
Yeah,
something
something in the box.
What's
Right,
in
Jimmy.
Hello! Let's go to the AHA show. Okay.
Ah.
AHA!
Should I show yours as more aha?
Here's my ahas. So yeah, I got quite a few books this week. A lot of them being Wonder Womans that I needed. Yeah, 139, 140, 141, this is iconic. This is a beautiful cover of his. 142, 143.
Wait, go back to 142. Who's that in the back? She's badass.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess with her.
Was that that's Day of the Warrior? Yeah, this was a. I don't know why this little character always reminds me of Mixoplick, but
I can see that.
I don't know. Supposedly she's pretty badass. Yeah, and I don't know if this is one of that golden armor that she wore in 1984.
No, that's a George Perez thing.
Yeah, but I mean it's like golden armor.
Yeah, no, definitely.
There's that
Oh,
little
no.
devastation again.
What happened to Wonder Woman?
That little kid. 146. Then I got a double of this. Jason got me my first copy of this one.
It's a great cover.
Which,
That's
yeah,
a
this
cool
is a
cover, yeah.
beautiful cover.
That
One of my
statue,
favorites.
that they've done that statue too. I think Tweeterhead did. It's awesome.
Yeah. And 151 and 152. I think this was the last Wonder Woman I got this week. Nope. Sorry. Wrong. 153. Oh, I'm sorry. 154.
Jim, you got to consult. You
Go
got to
back
consult
to-
with
Go back to
slideshow.
153. Oh no, Wonder Woman's about to fall out of her. Oh no.
Well,
She
she
seems-
doesn't. That's why she's a Wonder Woman.
She makes a sudden turn. Oh no.
She never falls. She never falls out.
Yeah,
And she's very happy about it.
She's wearing a Wonder Bra.
Yeah.
She never falls out.
Love
I don't think she needs a Wonder Ball when
I
she's
don't-
drawn by Adam Hughes. This is actually one of my favorite ones. I always wanted to get this one. Finally got a copy of this. I love that version of
that. It's a
her.
good one. That'd be a good
Three
statue
of
too.
Hearts.
Yeah, that's right. It is a statue, isn't it?
It would, if it's not, it would make a great one because
I
the
think
base
this one
already
is
there.
a statue.
Huh?
And those look like Mignola rocks.
What's
They
that?
do look like
This
the
one?
roller rocks.
Those look like Mignola rocks. Those look like Hellboy rocks.
That like Hanoi rocks.
Maybe
Mignola
that's
rocks.
why she's so
It's-
surprised.
Similar.
She's supposed to be in a Mignola book here.
It's like Gabriel Ba does it the same way, like the Umbrella guy, the Umbrella Academy. Him and Mignola are very similar.
And then
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. there were some cool ones. Devastation Returns. That little kid.
She pith.
How many?
Yeah, I got
how many
I got a lot of Wonder Womans this week.
Jeez.
Finally, I got my third and final Batgirl #1.
This is the purple one.
This is my purple gray. This is the third print.
I think I like that cover the best out of the
I
three.
agree, Jason. I like that one a lot.
I got the first, second, and third now. The only one I need now is that Robot Chicken, which is the number 29, which is still this cover, but it has that little Robin on the bottom. This is Betty and Veronica #1 Free Comic Book Day, which, funny enough, I didn't even realize it was a Free Comic Book Day issue. I already have the #1, so I thought I was getting a double, and then when I got it, I was like, oh, wait a second. I actually needed this. So it was a happy accident.
Happy accident.
Then I got #2, which I somehow needed. On this one,
Uh-oh, Chris, Star Wars alert.
Quicksilver.
yeah, I got my
Kick ass.
first printing of Legacy, #2. I think I need like 6 more printings of this book.
No, there's only 3.
The red one, the green one, and is it blue?
There is a.
I have the red one.
And there's one, the one that has the white background. It doesn't have a shaded background.
Ah, yes.
There's so many freaking copies of these.
Chris is just gonna they're handy.
They're right here.
Do you have pants on? Careful.
Make sure.
The fair question.
That's a fair question.
So yeah,
Wouldn't
this is
you
the-
like to know?
This is what Dolph likes to refer as the Aaron Taylor Johnson
It
issue.
is. It looks just like him. You can tell that was his inspiration.
It's such an interesting color for the trade dress, isn't it? That chartreuse color.
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
Here you go.
There
First
it is.
printing.
Green, white, and green. Okay. Gray.
Blue,
Gray. I thought there was a red one. Huh.
No, that's for #1.
That's #1. Okay.
So there's only 3. There's only 3 copies of that one, Chris. then?
Only 3 for Legacy 2.
Okay.
Yeah, for #1 there is like 5 or 6.
Ugh,
Yeah.
so annoying. So annoying.
That was
So,
information Jim did not
I have
hear.
3. Oh, there's 5 because I'm missing 2.
what's Tarzan doing back there?
He's
I
checking
don't
things
know.
out.
Hey, Red
But this-
Sonja.
I
Check
mean,
out my
this is what-
Gentiles.
This is what Red Sonja should look like.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah. This is the 1980s Red Sonja. Got the big poofy hair.
She's been drawn this way forever since she was created.
She's got Peggy Bundy hair.
That's true.
Yeah.
She does have Peg Bundy hair.
That's news too. You know they're bringing the whole cast back for an animated show.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Married with
To
Children
voice their-
animated.
To voice their
Sick.
characters.
Everybody, yeah.
I got yet another Tomb Raider. This
Bud
one I
Bundy could
absolutely-
use the money.
Bud Bundy
Super
could
happy.
use the money.
Jim, did you rob a bank this week that you bought this many Adam Hughes books?
No,
You just really working the eBay.
they actually were really. These were super good deals, like super good deals. And I did have a little bit of my birthday stuff, so
Little birthday boon.
between my birthday pickups by you, Jay, my birthday pickups by Dolph, and then my birthday pickups, I did pretty good.
I got yours right here. You want me to show them, or you want you to show them?
That's tough.
Next,
All right, I'll give them to you, and you take pictures and do your AHA slideshow.
There's all that noise going on back there.
Ooh, I
Oh,
like
It's
and
that.
then
me.
finally, I got a good copy of Purge.
Great cover.
Yeah, this was one of my favorite Star Wars covers, especially by Adam Hughes.
Who's the girl?
I don't think it's anybody.
Well, she's missing a hand. She's definitely a Jedi. She's missing a hand.
Yeah,
He's run her through.
he has run her through.
He's run her through.
Then the signature cutting off that hand.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Jimmy, I do not have that one.
You don't have this one?
I do not have that one, and
Do
I
you have the
like
3-pack version?
no.
I have the 3-pack version. One. The only difference with that one is they put Purge, the type of Purge, down on the bottom instead of the top.
So I'm
Well,
a big Ostrander
I have a
fan,
dinged copy of this one, Chris. You can have.
so a dinged copy.
Yeah.
What
if
does
you
this
just
mean,
want one as a-
dinged?
If you just want one as a plate, like a place filler, because I've ordered this book twice now. The first time I got it, I got like these little gouges and stuff in the cover that were not there in the description.
Teeth marks.
So yeah, I pretty good week in it. I also was accepted into the Facebook fan group for Adam Hughes.
Ah.
I think is run by a fellow artist.
Aha.
And I found out that it is achievable to collect every printed Adam Hughes piece out there, because one guy on our page has done it.
I
He
know
literally
this
has-
week that's that Alice book, that 1 in 25. Rick only got 3 copies, so he didn't have it.
Yeah, he literally has everything Adam Hughes has ever had published. He has, including that Scandals one that was on Key Collector, that they have only actually had 12 ever come to light. Yes. So it was pretty. I actually asked him. I'm hoping he actually gets back to me, but I asked him if, like, what list did he run off of? Like, because
There's
I can't
got to
find
be
a
a
comprehensive
definitive
one.
list that's updated all the time. There has to be
There has to be somewhere.
somewhere.
He's still pumping them out.
I mean, my list. Yeah, that's the problem. It's like all the lists I have run out at a certain time. So like everything after that, there's no.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find a list and then carry it on, and know when. Like, I don't even know. Does Adam Hughes himself put out information on when his variants are coming?
Not really. Oh, and that was the other piece of news that I got off the fan group, was that he
He's an asshole.
Oh.
technically,
No, I mean,
from my first experience,
from his first
I'm
experience, he
hoping my
wasn't the
second
nicest guy in the
experience
world.
was much better. But yeah, he actually has taken on a project. He's technically not a sole comic art creator anymore. He's literally sort of started his own new venture. So he was hired for this big project that they haven't been able to say anything about yet. So in the upcoming months, I guess we'll find out what he's been up to. But yeah, that's why his covers have only been few and far between recently.
He's a busy man.
Busy man.
That's my 25 pickups this week.
Yay.
Yay!
There were multiple Star Wars in there. I approve.
Yeah, really.
Yes, I was excited to get both of those. I've been trying to get that Purge one in a good condition for a while now.
Who's next for mail call?
I can go next. I got absolutely nothing this week. So
Sweet. Good job, Jason.
Oh, cool. So then I'll go. I got nothing.
You got nothing too?
Christopher, you got nothing this week?
Nothing. Nothing in the mail. Nothing. I didn't pick up my books yet, so
Yeah, Chris. Not even any spine ticks on this one.
Nice. All right, this is
Oh yeah.
pull box stuff. I got a fuck this place.
Did you get the I hate this place, the
No.
A variant? You just went with
I just went right to the big dog. Fables. Nice cover.
nice.
Well, that's a cool cover.
This is the Thor 25. This is the Beta Ray cover. The B cover.
Yeah.
Throg.
I didn't even see that one.
I
Grab
did get the second issue of West of Sundown. Great cover.
Well, that's another cool cover.
Oh, cool.
We had to order them because they didn't have enough, so Rick ordered me another copy. I just had to have this. I'm not reading it, but this is the last bot standing Transformers. Cool cover.
Yeah.
I got the Body Bag Edition House of Slaughter 6.
Sick.
Nice cover. Oh, that's what I put in your box. So I got Han Solo Chewbacca 2, but the B cover is a Chewbacca cover. I put them in. I put that in
Nice.
the box. It's a nice one.
There's supposedly an Adam Hughes cover for a Han Solo Chewbacca somewhere.
Maybe. I
Is
got
there? There's
the
only two
regular-
issues, so
Regular House of Slaughter 6. The Peach Momoko. She's got two covers of this.
Elektra, yeah.
Great cover. And then the other cover is nice too.
Great.
King Spawn 10. Bloop. These are all nice.
I think
Venom Lethal Protector 2. These are cool.
Oh, cool.
Always got to
Is-
get my Stan Sakai, my Usagi Jimbo.
Is McFarlane doing all the King Spawn covers or no?
No, he does some of them. This one isn't even his. He pops in and out. When there's a gunslinger, he definitely does the gunslinger covers.
Adolph, I just found out that Adam Hughes did a piece in the Sakai Project. Have you heard of that book?
No.
It was it's an ode to Sakai, and it's done by like every major comic illustrator.
Really?
They all did their own takes on different characters.
Love this Silk variant edition.
That
Cool.
that Afra is a first appearance, isn't it?
Yeah, it's also whatever that thing is in the middle. It's like it's this whatever this is it's like a breakthrough or some like portal to another place or because it definitely had notes in the key collector on what it is. I
Yeah,
love the
looking
Spider
now.
Punk cover. I've been loving these covers.
I grabbed the
other
other
one's
Taking on
yellow
the
one.
Misfits.
Yeah, it looks like Taskmaster does look like the Misfits there with the little
Looks
thing.
like
in the
what's his
middle.
name?
No doubt. He's,
Yeah, definitely.
He looks
Erie
like Doyle.
Vaughn or whatever his name was.
First,
I
the
think it's
Savage
Doyle.
Avengers. So this is like a new team up, which I thought was cool. It's like, what is that?
I like-
Hulk? Not Project H. What is he? Whatever. Cool Deathlock and Anti-Venom. Shaolin Cowboy. This is a new one that I liked a lot,
Yep.
so I grabbed that.
Possible origin of the Spark Eternal.
That's it. Spark Eternal. I love this one. World's Finest 3. This Batman Who Laughs cover. That's sick.
Ooh,
Yeah, that looked pretty cool.
Very
Is that a
cool.
Federici? It looks like.
Then these are he reordered these for me because he didn't have any more of the Saj Ventress cover.
Ah.
Had to have that and the Count Crowley.
Oh, cool.
That's it.
That was the other thing. I got I grabbed the J. Scott Campbell Thor 25.
Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, there's a J. Scott Campbell cover.
I usually buy his stuff too.
I got that one online. I ordered it straight from Midtown.
That's it though. I think. Yeah.
There's a Virgin cover too, which was going for it's like a 1 in 100, so it was like $100.
Yeah,
I said,
because
"Nah, I'll take the trade dress one, thank you."
yeah. This is, I guess.
For $6.
Let's see if I can find.
I hope to not be lame next week. I hope to have books
Don't
to
be
show
lame
next.
next week.
I've been trying.
Yeah, don't be lame.
I might have a lead on a collection from a new colleague at work.
Yeah,
So
that was the hot book. The Virgin.
Oh,
That's
The
the Virgin.
Scotty
variant.
Young Twist or something
Yeah.
like that.
Twig.
Twig.
Twig, whatever. Twitch,
And then where's that?
Quibble.
Wine.
Where's that other book that I Yeah,
The whip.
I love this one. I don't know if I even talked about it. I love this peach cover from last week. That one's
Yeah,
awesome.
I
You got
grabbed
one
2
too?
of them. Yeah.
Sick. I can't stop buying peach.
I've become very selective in the peach covers just because she's like all over the place now.
Yeah, you would like this one,
You
Jimmy.
can have them all.
Oh yeah, the
That
Death
one
Dealer.
just came out from Opus Comics. But
I
it's the
had that
cover.
I had that. Jason and I had gone to JC, and I had it in my hand, and I was like,
You had it in your
Uh,
hand?
should I get that?
Yes.
I think that original one is actually at the Frazetta Museum.
I think so. It is.
It is the Death Dealer.
I think it is.
Yeah, the actual original artwork. Did you know there was a Marine Corps that actually got that that actual full Death Dealer done in a bronze statue, full size?
No.
You ever seen that online?
Yeah, this is my favorite. So this is Moon Knight, Black, White, and Blood, but this is the Sakai variant.
That's
Oh,
cool.
it's on-
That one I
nice.
love. That was my favorite from the last couple weeks. I didn't get to show that one off, but one of my favorite artists doing Moon Knight's pretty badass. That's it. That's it for mail call. None of you guys got anything else?
Man, 2 out of 4 mail calls.
Up kiss.
Bubkiss.
Kiss.
Well, I do have. These are the backs of Jimmy's birthday books.
All Adam Hughes books, by the way.
Yeah.
They'll be in my. Hopefully, I'll get to see Dolph, and they'll be in my
Yeah, you'll see me.
Acquiry next week.
Oh, I did get these too. I've been buying mystery sports card packs. So I bought. I forgot the guy. I'll record a video soon and I'll let you know. But I got 3 mystery packs of sports cards. I told them put any sports, any years. I don't care. I'll just have fun with them. They were like $15 each. So that's it. Anything else, boys and girls?
I believe so.
Oh,
Did you get your Star Wars book from Jimmy?
I did.
The last can? Okay. Yeah, it looks like it may have been. It looks like they may have sent those folded because it's got like a subscription crease down the
Yeah,
center of
that's
it.
cool though.
I bet you it
Oh.
might print it out too.
the only
'cause
other
it's-
news is that we all have tickets to Comic-Con now, right? No, not yet, Chris.
Yeah, I had to pay my mortgage.
What day are we going though? We're going Friday.
We're going Friday, Jace.
Chris, you
Okay.
said you like Friday, right?
Yeah, I want to try to get a Thursday and Friday for myself. I'm gonna go by myself on Thursday. I don't give a shit. That's gonna be my day to scour through things.
And you wanted to take the boy on Friday?
I want to take the kid. The kid wants to go on Friday, so I take him. He cool.
Well, it looks like I think Dolph has 2 people going with him in his car on that Friday.
Friday?
Did you get rid of that 4th ticket?
Not yet. No, I might have one.
Oh well.
Yeah.
If it's not spoken for, it's spoken for.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
I have how many did I buy? 4 for Friday? Or 3 for Friday?
I think you got 4, and Eric said that he couldn't go.
Eric can't go, but you would have usually been my 4th. So did I get 3 thinking me, Chris, and Eric? And he bailed. I got to look at my receipt, actually. Because I might have, I don't know if I
You
have
weren't
2
taking
extra
Nick on
or I
Friday,
have
were you?
1 extra. What's that?
You weren't taking Nick on Friday.
No. I typically don't. Whoa,
By the
Princess
way, we're
Coke.
talking about New York Comic Con to anybody who's watching. Our local, the largest of the Comic Cons here in the States.
Yeah, because I got to get one for Thursday and 2 for Friday.
Chris, will Weston look through books and stuff, or what will he be interested in?
He'll be interested in like the toys and stuff like that. But he already knows that I'm going to be looking through books, so he doesn't give a shit. He's like, okay.
Yeah, I bought 3 for Friday, so Eric can't use his. So I have 1 extra for Friday. And
He's
then
not. He's not a complainer either. So
I got
That's
2. So yeah, Chris, you can have the 3rd one.
cool. That means I only got to get 2 then.
But yeah, that was why it was so important to me that Adam Hughes has gotten a different career path. It's because he's canceling his Comic-Con appearances.
Who?
Because Adam Hughes.
Because of this thing?
Because of this new career thing, he's been too busy the last couple months to actually book anything for Comic-Cons. So he may
We
not
have an
be able
updated
to. He may
guest
not be
list?
able to do New York this year.
How
I
much
don't
were the
know if the
tickets, though?
guest list has been updated yet. We can look right now. Share screen.
How much were the tickets?
I think they're, what are they, 60 each, Jimmy?
I think they were 65 or 75.
Really?
Yeah, I can look at my receipt right now.
Oh, somebody bought my Blame Canada.
Yeah, they were 65.
65, okay. That's what I thought.
65. Where the hell was I looking that it was like so much more?
Maybe you were
Oh, here
looking
we
at
go.
multiple days.
I was. Okay, Thursday and Friday only, 65 a piece. Yeah, yeah. So I'll like Venmo you or whatever, $65.
No problem. Yeah,
That
so
way you're
don't
not-
worry about it until I get them.
Okay.
New York Comic Con 2022.
I got Jason and I wanted Jason to have an official lanyard, so I got lanyards for us too. Since it's his first con.
Aren't they free at the
Okay.
door?
No, not the
Don't
NYCC
care.
ones.
Don't care.
Arthur
Don't
Adams.
care. Arthur
Yeah, this
Adams.
is kind of the same list. Felicia Day.
Donnie Cates.
Frankie Cho.
Frank Miller. What?
Frank Miller and Artist Alley? No fucking way. He's not gonna
No.
be there. He might have a table with his name on it, but this is
And there's
the one.
Peach.
Peach, I'm really excited about.
Oh,
So
Rembe
we-
will be there.
Will you guys all go to Artist Alley?
Oh
get-
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
Jay.
Artist Alley.
Yeah, Jay.
I
See, I'm
gotta,
gonna
get,
have-
I gotta get my sketch cards.
I'm just gonna have to leave you guys all day. You'll be like, "Where's Jason? He's in this convention center somewhere."
Oh no, I walked the show too.
I'll just be digging through $2 bids.
Jason, also, like, I know Jimmy's not going, but if you want to come up a day earlier, I have an extra on Thursday. I think. I gotta ask Nick first.
And I'm gonna go Thursday too. So
Because I
be a three piece no biscuit.
I think Nick will want to come Saturday and Sunday, but I might have my extra on Thursday. So if you want to, like I said, come up a day earlier and come in with me. I walked the show, so when I go in with everybody else, I'm like, yeah, do whatever you got to. I saw everything I needed to.
All right.
Still not a good list. It's not updated.
Yeah, it's
yet.
not Comic-Con list yet. There's only like 2 people I'd actually.
I love her. I really love.
Yeah,
Felicia Day.
why is the kid from Harry Potter in the Artist Alley? No, that's just guests. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's guessed. His brother's there too, but he's like
Yeah,
way
his
down
brother's gonna
here.
be there,
Yeah,
too.
he's like, I don't know why they're so far apart.
It's literally the same. It's
You
literally the
guys-
same.
R.L. Stein also hasn't looked like that in 30 years. Isn't he like completely gray and like overweight now?
Carl Stein, the Goosebumps
The
guy.
Goosebumps
Yeah, the
guy. He doesn't
Goosebumps
look
guy.
anything like this anymore, does he?
You gotta Google image search that.
I don't know. Is that lately? He's definitely
He's
a lot
del-
older.
Wow,
He's
sort of,
deleted
there he
all
sort of looks like
unflattering photos.
he sort of looks like Palpatine.
He does look like Palpatine.
That's how Palpatine smiles.
Dude, how about what, like 90% of pictures ever taken of that man are from that angle?
Yeah, he likes it. He's got an angle and a pose.
Yeah, for sure.
Chin out. I wonder if I wonder what he's like. If he's kind of douchey or not.
Well, Jason and I both follow him on Instagram, and he's a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really unsettling that he's so poor grammatically on his Instagram posts, considering he's a comic book writer.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, can I offer up a unpopular opinion?
Poor show, guys. You didn't even spell her Instagram link correctly. Jeez. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Not good.
Shabby.
My unpopular omission here is that I'm not a fan of Peach Momoko.
Yeah, you're allowed. I'm not a huge fan of Adam Hughes.
It's all right, Jimmy. Everyone's allowed to be wrong.
I just think her work looks a lot like other Asian artists. I don't. Though that is pretty cool Ghost Rider right there.
I don't know. I think the opposite. I think she's doing stuff that, I think she's doing stuff that I haven't seen. That's why I like her so much.
I love those Something is Killing the Children covers.
Yeah, she does really good Something Killing Children covers. And I love that. I did get one of these too. I love her Yoda, and her Ninja Turtles cover is awesome too.
The Spider-Man cover.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm a huge fan of Kevin Eastman covers too. He's not the greatest artist, but I still love them.
I like the grit of Kevin Eastman's work. That's why I like his stuff.
I also hear he's always super enthusiastic.
Yeah. He's wired. Anyway, we could do this all night. All right, boys, I'll let you off the hook. Till we meet again next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully, if it's not raining, I will be at Meadowlands Flea Market, 12:55. That's the booth. Hopefully there's no rain. I haven't sold in 2 weeks.
On Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, I think I'm
It's supposed
going to
to be
do.
like 96 degrees on Saturday.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do a short driveway sale on Saturday morning at my
Nice.
place, apartment. So
Where are you at?
324 Pearsall Lane, State College, Pennsylvania, 16801.
There you go. Find them.
Be there or don't.
MapQuest
Be
him.
there, don't be there, but preferably do be there.
Well, hopefully we get some news this week so I can make a brand new.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm disappointed. I gotta watch it once.
As soon as
We
I
did it pretty early. So
10 minutes after I do this, you'll see it. He did a little
Nice.
presentation. It was quite nice. Very nice, Jimmy.
Bravo.
I wanted to step up my my contributions.
You did.
I didn't want my only PDF of each week to be Adam Hughes stuff.
All right, boys. On that note, good night. See you
All right,
next
guys.
week.
Night,
and,
y'all.
yeah, we need a saying. Like everybody's got this like saying. Keep it comics. What's the other one? Geek.
Eat
what does it say?
responsibly.
Geek
Whatever we come up with,
responsibly.
I'll definitely shake the screen.
We got to come up with a good one. We need an outro, a saying. We'll take turns saying it too.
Excelsior.
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 Nobody's ever said.
Did you see Excelsior made it onto the new New York license plates?
No.
Yeah.
That's
So
pretty
I guess this is the newest rendition of the New York license plate. On the bottom it says Excelsior. Pretty cool.
The junkyard has been broken.
The junkyard has been broken.
Maybe I'll outro
Junkyard
with
has been broken.
junkyard.
Can we say don't spend too much?
Never.
Happy hunting, folks.
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
Yeah, may the
All right,
force be
guys.
with you.
Good night.
Bye, guys.
Be with you.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Ah!
Where's that damn button?